Hello boys and girls, and welcome to video number 5. I have selected a word problem from in here that is this one, and I blew it up so that we could see it better, and I glued it down on this paper that was a part of your math packet. If you need to take the time to glue it down, go ahead. If not, you could copy it right off of there after you pause the video. I'm going to continue. This says Aaron has 15 puppies. Jacob has 2 cats. Janelle has 3 birds. How many pets do they have all together? If my question had requested a different thing, for example, who has the most pets, what answer would you give? That answer would have been Aaron, because the biggest number is 15. But that's not what they're asking here, is it? What if they asked you who has the fewest amount of pets? You would have to choose the 2 cats, because 2 is fewer than 3, which is fewer than 15. But in order to answer this, you have to see what they're asking. So it's very important that you go. And what I like to do, I like to circle or highlight or underline the actual question. You don't want to answer the wrong thing. Sometimes they have 2 questions and 1 problem. Let's take a look. Aaron has 15 puppies. That's important. Jacob has 2 cats. Janelle has 3 birds. Here's my question. How many pets do they have all together? Okay? In order to find that out, I need to take the 15 puppies, the 3 birds, and the 2 cats and join them together. If you recall, when you join together, that is addition. So I'm going to come over here where it says draw a picture. Now, am I going to sit here and draw 15 puppies? Of course not. This is not an art project. This is not an art test of any sort. It's an activity dealing with math. And for 15, I know that is 110. Okay, you could draw out the stick like that. And you don't really have to do the lines because we know that's a 10. And 5 ones. That's the 15 puppies. Okay, so that's Aaron's. The next one is Jacob. He has 2 kitty cats. So for 2, I'm going to just do 2 dots. No 10s there. It's not 12, it's just 2. And this is Jacob's, and I'm going to put the 2 in the 2 area. And the last one is Janelle. She has 3 birds. So here's 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All these pets together would mean that I would have to add them or join them together, which, as you've learned, is an addition problem. Okay? So what I'd like you to do is try to do it. I know you could count on 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, right? But let's figure it out a different way than counting on, because obviously we are going to get into tougher numbers and we have to know how to set it up. When you have your 1s and your 10s, the 1s are on this side. And over here are the 10s. Just like with our cube of the day every day. Alrighty. And I'm just going to switch markers so that you could see it, the difference. My handy dandy purple. When you look at a number like 15, you would take the 110, put it here on the 10 side, and the 5, and you have 15. 2 is just 2. It's not 20. It's not 2 10s. It's 2 1s. And the last one is 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 is less than 10. There's no 10s there, so I would put 3 there. Okay? So I would line them up according to the 10s and the 1s. If you don't do that, you might accidentally add it wrong. Okay? What is 5 plus 2? You should be thinking 7. 5, 6, 7. And then 3 more. If 5 and 2 make 7, oh boy, my handwriting here. That's supposed to be a 7 plus that 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That would mean you would put the 0 down here, carry the 1 over here to the 10 side. How many 10s do you have now? 1 plus 1 is 2. And then you could see the 2 10s, 0 1s is 20. Okay? So your answer came out down here, and that would be that you have 20. 20 what? 20 lollipops, 20 scooters. Well, you explain down here. Explain how you got your answer. Well, normally we would have a class discussion on it, but for our purposes, I would like you to try to explain it on your own if you haven't already done so, and then play the video at the end. That way you could see what I came up with. It's very tiny for me to try to write it in there, but I would say something along the line of, I joined 15, 3, and 2 together because the question was, how many pets altogether? And when you add that, that's together, right? And I would make sure I would explain I don't know if that's big enough. I'm going to try to write it as big as you can. They have 20 what? 20 pets all together. And I like to check back and see, did I answer their question? Did I give something entirely different? Okay? So step 1 is you have to really understand the question they're giving you. And that's just an example of how you could do the word problems. You may go ahead and select another word problem from the list. Again, they were emailed to everybody. It was also inside of the packet that was given on the 25th of March. So any one of these could be taken off and glued down over here. Or you could just simply work the problem out on a regular piece of paper, but make sure that you have some sort of a drawing of what the numbers represent. Okay? Well, I hope that kind of made sense. We will go into more deeper, harder problems, as you could tell from our word problems that I've typed up from before. Okay? All right, that concludes video number 5. Thank you.